Today is Kakao Catastrophe. Let's start with the warm-up questions. 1번. How do you usually contact your friends? 친구들 어떻게 연락해요? 보통 카카오. It's very simple. 한국 친구들은 연락하면 우리 카카오톡 써요. 근데 호주 친구에게 보통 페이스북으로 써요. So usually I Kakao. I don't like phone calls. 2번. Which of Kakao services do you use? 카카오 서비스 중에 뭐가 써요? 카카오톡? 옛날에 카카오 스토리도 쓰는데 이제는 쓰지 않아요. I used to use some Kakao games, but not really anything else. I don't use Kakao Taxi. I don't use... Kakao Maps. Kakao 지도. 써요. But not a lot of Kakao services. But I know that a lot of people in Korea use many kinds of Kakao services, which is why this story was so big. Now, let's look at the vocabulary and repeat after me. 1번. Up and running. Up and running. Up and running. 제대로 작동되는. Although KakaoTalk was back up and running fairly quickly, people were still cut off from Saturday afternoon through Sunday morning. I think that should be although KakaoTalk was backed up and running fairly quickly, people were still cut off from Saturday afternoon through Sunday morning. Okay, so up and running is operating normally. 2번. Cut off. Cut off. Cut off. 당철시키다. Although KakaoTalk was back up and running fairly quickly, people were still cut off Saturday afternoon through Sunday morning. Same example as before. So cut off means to be disconnected. So if you're making a call and then suddenly it cuts off, it's disconnected. 3번. Redundant. 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 여분해. A number of small businesses were forced to temporarily close down since they didn't have redundant systems for these functions. So redundant means duplicated or having the same role, but also it means no longer needed or useful. No longer employed because there is no more work available. 4번. Cab. 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 Taxi. Very easy. Since 2015, people have gotten used to catching a cab. Don't know why a 5 is there. Used to catching a cab or catching a customer by smartphone. Very simple. Taxi. 5번. Fare. 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 요금. So, when the system failed, taxi drivers also reported a sharp drop in fare revenue. So, fare is the money you pay for transportation, like public transport, taxis, buses, subways, etc. 6번. Function. 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 제대로 가능하다. 작용하다. Despite this, people communicated, businesses functioned, and life really wasn't that different from now. Function is carrying out one's essential activities. Alright, so that was the preview section, and now let's move on to the review section.